Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the final round of Division 1 in the Swemp Electronic Football Alliance. Sad times. Except, I suppose, for those people who've given up on it. Anyway, we have got some games tonight that will celebrate the league, that will settle a few battles, that will settle the title. My throat is still wonderful. So you can see here, there's one fixture today and 6 more tomorrow, but we'll have a little look at the table. Real E 2 points clear, but their goal difference is worse than Steelhawks, so if Steelhawks win, Real E need to match their results to take the title. So a Steelhawks win means Real E have to win. A Steelhawks draw, and it's Real E's, unless Dalgety Rangers can win. But I mean, Dalgety Rangers have given up on the title. They've given up on the league. I don't really know what happened. It's been a month since the last team selection. Team GB still can finish second today, so let's see if they can do that. Trumpton 38 and Roundhay 36 playing for 5th place. Two teams that played in Division 2 last season going for a top 5 finish in Division 1. They of course played Real E and Dalgety Rangers last season in there as well. Faliraki 33 could still possibly sneak to 6th, but have to watch their backs with North Trafford and Loco Calaveras just behind them. We then have Aston Ajax 4 points behind, with Imaginary Madrid level with them. I mean, that's quite a comeback from Imaginary Madrid and Chris, so well done to Chris. The Old Age Ballers just 1 point behind that, and Allenson just 3 points behind them, and with a goal difference that, I mean, if they were to win and Aston and Imaginary Madrid and OAB's lost, I mean, they could go as high as 10th. So it's not all over there, but what is all over is that Tyneside have finished bottom of the table, and we know that to be a fact. Fixtures for last round: so Tyneside, Loco Calaveras. Since Los Hughes gave up, they've just dropped, but it's kind of what you hope for a non-managed team. Aston Steelhawks, I mean, Steelhawks pretty much should be guaranteed the victory here. Good evening, Dan Hazard. Yes, you do need to salvage some pride. You have a team today. It's ready to go. Champino's here as well. He's put a great team out for today, I've noticed. Something really entertaining in that, to be honest. Old Age, it's Imagine Madrid Roundhay. Big game there. I mean, Imagine Madrid can get 10th, and Roundhay could get 5th. So, two teams with something to play for. Old Age Ballers and North Trafford. Well, Old Age Ballers have at least been putting in some decent performances lately, not conceding many goals. And North Trafford, who last match, I mean, we'll look back at that, our last match, but what a strange game that was. Real E, top of the league, who've hit it for just the first time as well, playing against Allenson. I mean, that's a big ask for Allenson, is it, to try and get themselves up to 10th in their table, playing the team that's on great form. And then Team GB, Faliraki, a big game as well. Team GB looking for 2nd, Faliraki looking for 6th if they can possibly make it. And Trumpton versus Dalgety Rangers, a sharp decline from Dalgety, who'd led the league all season, and have gone at the end for Trumpton, going to try and hold on to that 5th place. So looking into the order, obviously we've got a first game set up already. We have to do that first game there. Good luck, big kid. Evening. Good luck, hope you get that sorted to enjoy a little bit of Swemp tonight. The next game after that we'll go to would be Old Age Ballers versus North Trafford. The next one we're going to go to, because that is a game involving the teams further down the table. So, Tyneside, Loco Calaveras. It doesn't really matter who's playing for Loco Calaveras. I mean, I've put players, the 11 players who played the least matches this season. and into natural positions, except the fact that Costanzo can't play in goal, so he's playing sweeper. Yeah. Tyneside for today. Last time Tyneside played, they were beaten 1-0 by Steelhawks. They've named an unchanged team for today. Last time they played, Local Galleries, they were beaten 4-2, but surely they've got more hope today against them. Good evening, Chris. We were just talking about how Imagine Madrid have been on the up recently. So, I mean, Tyneside have a few players slightly unfit, but they're going for it with this team today. And, I mean, Laurent Robert, at least he's getting a game. He's been great in the Cup. Look at that. And he did have a game up front earlier as well. A few minutes up front earlier this season. And he did score from that position. So let's see how he gets on. Sweeper Costanzo to score 2 will be rather interesting, wouldn't it? Ansgar Ophus refereeing. Looking forward to seeing him again doing his stuff. So we'll watch it from the point of view of Tyneside. And we go into this one. Wishing you a bit of luck there, Dan, in your quest to avoid being more than 4 points behind. Oh, the H-Ball's got to start with a 5-3 win, says Martin. Well, good luck. Did anyone see the wonderful Gondor versus Divisionale game the other day? If you did, wow. And if you didn't watch it, I'd highly recommend it. From Monday night's Division 2 footage. It's loads and loads of chances, so many chances. I don't know how it's all being kept out. That was ridiculous. Marcos has made so many saves. Well, he's having a great game in goal. Tyneside doing their best to get themselves into the lead, but it's not quite going for them just yet. More chances, more, says St. Marcos. He's been absolutely superb this first half so far. Shearer, though, manages to get the goal. It's a good job I said so far. And a miss there from Boya. And half time, I mean, 12 shots, 10 on target. There's no surprise up there. An 8, he would have been even higher at that point. Dan, any half-time subs? You've got Robert on 81, but he started a bit lower, so he's not he's not injured. But Hamann on 81, he is potentially injured with his poorly shin. So any change at half-time for you? And when do you want your second half sub? Quick chat reminding there that Loco have been much better in the air, and 73% of Tyneside tackles have been successful. Quick look at Costanzo playing a sweeper. He's on a 5, he's missed all of his tackles, and he's done nothing other than that, really. Robert for Ginola. So David is on centre parting. Warren Barton coming on for Diddy Hamann. And that will be where we go from here. Boomsong had a good centre parting, didn't he? Barthez had a good centre parting. It's currently 1-0 Tyneside, but it's an equaliser from Pablo Aimar. He's turned the game around. Palermo has completely turned it around. Oh dear me. Oh dear me, Tyneside. You need a goal. So, we leave it to you to make that decision. Nicky Butts on a 9. I'll just have a look at your conditions for you. 83 for Dyer. He's okay. Nicky Butt, 83. He's okay. A nice drop of lilt tonight. First time in years. I'm sure it's more bitter than it used to be. Like, it's probably just cutting the sugar out, but still nice. Good evening, Swan. I'm trying to persuade people to go back and watch the Gondor game from the other day. It's incredible. Dan's contemplating his subs. What's he gonna do? Do. Sorry, but off you go for Viduka. And push 3 up top. And Barton Fink. There we are. So we carry on with this one in the hope for Tyneside that they can get back into this. Chances Michael Owen coming close. Owen again. Viduka, he's got the goal. Assisted by either Boy or I didn't see you got the first one. 2-2. Can they get the goal to put them back in the lead? A penalty. It's a penalty, and it's Riquelme for Loco Calaveras. One last chance, maybe. It's a 3-3 draw. Oh, incredible! I'm sure on the last day of last season, Tyneside played out a 2-2 draw, something like that, in their game, and a 3-3 draw it was tonight with a late goal. All 3 of those strikers scored. Costanzo with 1 tackle out of 1. Bramble giving away the penalty. Let's have a look at that penalty. It said it was a dubious one. It said it was a little bit unfair, I'm sure. Dubious decision. He backed in and fouled Marcos, who'd come up for the corner and for the free kick, the goalkeeper. Incredible. The goalkeeper was fouled in the Yes. And there we are. A big effort there late in the game from Michael Owen to get the equaliser. And a good game indeed. David is here. Good evening, David. Welcome. Lots of people on tonight. That's great for the final round of Division 1. Remember, the cup final is next week. Rayleigh versus Team GB, is it? Dan, no, I won't do that. So that leaves 14th and 8th there. That makes a... sure, that's where they were before the game. We go through to the next bit and see if anything is going to happen from these bits of news. Zanoni back in light training. Steelhawks going for everybody there. Adams back in training. I'm going to check see if anyone comes back. Here we are then. And so we are definitely going to go to Old Age Ballers versus North Trafford as our first game in this round. Not really versus Allison. Old Age Ballers. Thank you very much, Dan. Thank you. I've very much enjoyed running this, and obviously different circumstances I would have been carrying on, but it is hours, once you put the teams in and things, the setup alone is a lot of hours, and there just won't be those hours available for next time. I mean, setting up the teams, if someone wanted to come and take over this, brilliant, go ahead, it'll be absolutely fine. You could just roll with things, make minimal transfers, and give it a go. If anybody's interested, I will be happy to hand over. But yeah, look at this. Lizarazu and Cafu as fullbacks. Maldini Desai, Instant Redondo, Osfelt, Luis Enrique, Weah and Romario. Last match for them was a 0-0 draw with Roundhay. At least it was more interesting than their previous 0-0 draw. 3 0-0 draws in a row. 4, 5, 6 0-0 draws on screen there. 7, 8. They have played out 8 0-0s, and Martin's going to be proud of the record since he came in there. Oh, Big Nippy, if you want, go on, you can do it. Yes, or a little conglomerate of people. That'll be great. Let's keep it going. Yes, of course. The result between the two teams last time was 3-2 to North Trafford. And they played. Oh, it's not gonna be, it won't be red on red, will it? It'll be the other way around. Sadly, that 0-0's one of Dan's better results. North Trafford, again, they just been left as they are from last time, but don't forget the last Sir Graham Symington. Last match, don't forget that the really weird game happened that the goalkeeper scored a first half hat trick. If we just look at his goals again, he came up for a corner, the goalkeeper punched it clear and Christensen was there and scored. Then, I mean, he had a bit of save. Then a corner came in and he scored. And then a corner came in and he scored again. So let's see how things go for that one. But yes, will he get anything in on the actions today and liven up this 0-0? Going to watch it from the point of view, of course, from OAB's. Still the worst name of any team. Oh, chances to... Oh, George Weah has scored. It's 1-0. Look at that. And it's 2. Well, there's no play from Christensen today. Is he going to get himself any goals later on? We'll have to see. He's conceding some. He's conceded 3. Romario 2 and George Weah. Dominant so far. 3-0 it is, and that's going to give them a boost in that battle a bit further down the table. They will be gaining a place, at least on the back of this result, temporarily. Half time it is, 7 shots. Christensen's on a 4 this time. He's been having a nightmare. And we have a little look at Martin's instructions, which are pretty straightforward today. They're usually straightforward, to be honest. 60 minutes. He's got a sub plan at 60 minutes. Romario will be looking to get his hat trick before that point. A corner comes in. Christensen, I'm sure, was up there. I'm sure he's had another shot. He's a weird goalkeeper. Subs are on their way. A free kick. So Romario will come off for Batistuta. And I understand what Mr. Nupasaurus is saying. You know, that's it. People are getting out and about nowadays, and it does reduce the amount of time people can have. It's Batistuta. But yeah, this has been I've really enjoyed having a chance to talk with some great people over these shows. Be about 140 shows by the time it's finished or something like that. It's absolutely it's a lot of nights. It's been a lot of nights, but so far it's been great fun. Can they get 5? They're looking for a 5th goal. One last chance. Oh, the crossbar's being hit. 4-0 going out as it is. Oh, as is. Oh, I just followed the instructions. I didn't realise you were there until anyway. He got the goal. There we are. So, Romario, Weah, Batistuta on the score sheet at the end of the season, and down at the other end, well, that was about as bad as you can get, really, isn't it? Pretty poor. Good result for the old age ballers. That game. Dear me, I got a little drink going on this way. Watching on mute, but loving it. Yes, I better send him out a tall thing there. Let's see. Yeah. And you'll have seen that before you hear me say I'm typing it. So there we are. Oh, we go now to we've played 12th versus 9th. So 8th have already played, 7th played 4th though. 5th and 3rd is 11th versus 6th. Imagine Madrid versus Roundhay. Here's a Roundhay team who last game got that 0-0 draw with the old age ballers. Last time they played Madrid Madrid, however, 7-1. 7-1 it was. It's a bit different nowadays, though, isn't it? It's a bit different to play against this team. Changes made to line up some enforced. Hollaback injured again. Injury to Luis Enrique. Bowyer's back. Crespo and Shevchenko switch sides. Solskjaer in the middle of midfield. If we go there, can Chris get himself away from danger again? He is shaking. And there's his team for today. I mean, look at that. We have some attacking qualities in there, of course, and then there's Frank Lampard in the team as well. So, captain. I am making sure captain is Barry Ferguson, by the way. There we go. Just following the message, of course. So last time they played, it was a 2-1 win over Alisson. Big result, that one. And of course, just a reminder for him, last time they played around here, it was 7-1. So Espen Bernst, the referee, and before we do get the game going, I will have a bit more of that drink, because I need it. Ah, dear me. Here we go. Oh, there is something happening. There we are. Oh, chances. Solskjaer with a chance. Duff getting involved. As well, Paul Robinson keeping the ball out of the goal. Crespo with another attempt. Roundhay looking much more likely to get the goal. And they've missed again. Shevchenko down the other end. Jordi has a chance and it's not quite on target. Crespo 1-0. He gets himself a goal. He gets his team in front. And in the ground battle for fifth. Oh, Totti's equalised. Changes it back around again. Oh, Kuehl 2-1. Crazy stuff. So Harry Kuehl putting them back in front and putting them back into fifth as it stands, I believe. 2 shots, 1 on target. 6 shots, 4 on target. We go to Chris. He's got Smirty in there at 79% with potential foot injury. Potential? I have to make up words now. I can make them up. It doesn't matter. Ferguson, arrow to middle. Please. Yes, I shall. Like that. And if you want to take off Smirtinho, go for it. And 60 minutes for Roundhay. Of course, reminder about the tackling. 50-50 on headers. Tackling's been fairly successful with both teams, both winning over half of their attempted tackles so far. Anything else from Chris? And then we go into the games. Go to 60, please. I will. So they're chasing down. We got not a lot going on. More chance maybe for Crespo, Kuehl again. Oh, they're really going for it now. Imagine Madrid. And then Solskjaer makes it 3. And the subs are coming. Kesman is on a 5. Smirtino's a 76. Totti on 82. That is fitness related there. Joe Cole and a yellow card and a 6. So plenty of opportunities for some changes here. Roundhay. Usual sub instructions for them. Smith for Kesman. We await any other substitutes or confirmation, then we can go on. I'll make that change though. Robin for Cole. If there is another one, great. I'll just pop over to Roundhay at this point. Nobody on poor performance. Shevchenko on a yellow card though, and so he will come off, and Simone Inzaghi will come on. And there is another change for Imaginary Madrid. It's Anelka for Lampard? Are we seeing 3 up top? Are we seeing changes that moves Yordi out wide? Or there's a lot of options with this, really. A lot of options. He could just sit in centre mid. Go 3 up top. There we are. Ooh. So into the last half hour of the team's lives. Harry Kewell making it 4. An aggregate of 11-2 between these two teams this season now. 50 minutes to go. Still trying to get back into this a little bit in Madrid. Of course, Old Age Ballers got their victory and have moved now ahead of them. Dyche booked. Late chance, 4-1 it is. And, well, Francesco Totti takes man of the match despite being on a team that have been beaten comfortably. So well played, Totti. Roundhay coming out the victors with the better chances, and both teams dropped their tackle rate in the second half. So Totti with I don't really know what he's done. He's done lots of dribbling. 6 dribbles. Yeah, 6 dribbles. That would suggest why he's ended up with man of the match. Yeah. Yeah, he takes man of the match. It's a rare one, isn't it? And going over to Roundhay, yeah, they are comfortable. They are the victors in that game and have put themselves into 5th, I believe. Our next game, we go back to the fixtures for today. Take a look at those fixtures. Remind ourselves of where we got. So second, what we playing? We're down to 4th now at Team GB versus Falaraki, aren't we? Team GB versus Falaraki. So we have played 3 of the games and have 4 to go. So it's 4th, then 3rd, then 2nd, then 1st. It's all obvious now. So Nicky Butt suspended. Last time Team GB played, they got a 2-2 draw with Loco Calaveras. Last time they played Falaraki, they beat them 1-0, and Joe Cole got the goal. They stick with their usual formation. Alan Smith's come back in up front, and Neil Lennon is in for Nicky Butt. Other than that, the team is pretty stable, and Gary Neville captains in the absence of Alan Shearer. For Falaraki, they go with this wonderful run from Phil Neville. We've only seen this with one other team really in Swemp history of the OTs, with Graham Marchant doing that run. But yeah, it's interesting. It'll be interesting to see how it goes. Gary Neville, the only person to drop out of the starting lineup despite the massive changes. Steve Stone is in, and Neville gets a place on the bench. In fact, there is another change of course because Tim Flowers is in for David Seaman. So I did make the 2 changes, of course, that the team required. So we go into this one. We never checked Falaraki's last result, but I think we probably already have tonight. Oh no, they were beaten 3-0 by Trumpton in the last game. Ruben Nordby refereeing Team GB. A win would put them 2nd. See how this one goes. Falaraki looking to... They can't finish 6th anymore because of the win for Roundhay last game. So 7th is what they're looking to absolutely confirm after this game. But with Loco Calaveras not winning, they may have already done that. I'm not entirely sure. 20 minutes in. What's going on? Nick Barmby's had one disallowed. Of course, remembering this is pretty much an England lineup with a couple of others versus the England team from 6 years earlier, so an older team in general. Still very close between these two. Scholes gets the opening goal for Team GB. Shearer coming close, but not to be. Half time with the goal from Paul Scholes. not many chances on target for either side. Mr. Champino, will there be any half-time subs from you at this point? You got Southgate on 5. You've got Jamie Redknapp, who, unless he's started low, yes, he is injured, potential shin injury. So make what you will at this point. Dear me. So we just see how this one goes. Not a lot going on for Falaraki, not their usual top performance. Paulitz has won 3 key tackles. Oh, it's been a long day today. Very long day. Champinios, Les for Redknapp. So we're going 2 up top at this point then. Oh, not like that. Shove him up front. Bit of reckless abandon, we all love it. See how it goes. Is that the only change, or will there be another one? Halfway through the final round here, 3.5 games in. And, you know, we are feeling that this league is drawing to an end. Team GB, I think have a game next week. I think, well, 60 for others. There we are. Right, great. Do they have another match? Yeah, they do. They play really at the cup final next week. Well, it's been a big start to the second half from Team GB. They came close. They had another chance. Oh, down the other end. Ferdinand nearly coming to the rescue of his side there. And 60 minutes coming up. Sure, the chance. It is a corner. It is a corner. Southgate still on a 5 at this point. Ince on 81. That is a potential groin injury. And Neville 83. That's a potential knee injury from his running long way up the pitch. So those 2. And yep, Neville, Sheringham, Southgate, Campbell, Barnby, McManaman not firing today. That's a large amount of players, isn't it? Big numbers. Barnby, Sheringham, McManaman. They're Gary Neville for Phil Neville. Bring him to his more natural position. To go 3 at the back central. Who's going to go? Is this Nicky Barnby? I assume that's what you're going to do there. Move that way. Is it going to be like this to put someone out wide, or Fowler for McManaman? Shove him up front. Put him on the left of the 3. This, you've got to of course keep that person out wide, which is why I moved Barnby there. Yes, Barnby on left. Any runs? For those? Any runs? Shove Stone to attacking mid. Right, very well. It's a bold move, but it's all about getting some attack here. Barnby and Stone forward arrows. Let's take Sheringham off then. And a big arrow on Paulie. It's the side run. maybe you won't see arrow back on Sheringham. We await. And then we go. There you go, it's lovely. Nice. So, lots of changes. Team GB. There's no reason to sub anyone at Team GB. So, along we go for the rest of this game. The corner came to nothing. Down. Sorgamel's been booked for Falaraki. More chances for Team GB. John Terry putting it just wide. They are looking like getting another goal. But there's still hope for... No, there isn't anymore. Team GB moving up to second as it stands with this victory that they're going to achieve here by the look of it. 2-0. Oh, Gary Neville's pulled one back. Gary Neville for Falaraki. There's not a chance, is there? Surely not. Fowler just missing the target. Late chances. Oh. Joe Cole down the other end. 2-1. Gary Neville putting that pressure on towards the end. Great substitute that was from Champinio to bring him on. And that's 2-1 to Team GB. Respectable performance from Falaraki, definitely there. But Team GB come out the victors and move massively up the table. Well played. Steelhawks started the day in second place, so we go to Dalgety Rangers, who are playing Trumpton. And you may notice again that people are playing in their natural positions here. So we see how things go. Kiotis playing sweeper, Malevsky's a left back, Zawi's a right back, Liverani's a left side defensive mid, Vieira defensive mid, Ferguson there, Aymar, Riquelme and Agahar and Brochek can play forward, left, forward, right. So that's where that one is. And of course, I'm sure Trumpton will be feeling pretty similar. Gave it a go. You certainly did give it a go. You went for it. And Trumpton for tonight. Oh. 2 subs, of course. Have I failed to put the other 2 subs on the bench? Let's have a look. Or were they just 5 listed? Oh, they were only 5. Let's just pop another couple on the bench. Let's have Ariano and Heinrich. Oh, Berg's back now. So we will put Berg back in the team. There was an issue before where Berg wasn't fit. And now he's back from his injury. So Seedorf will come back out of the team. And Shellstrom there. And so Heinrich does drop back out for Shellstrom as a substitute. Thank you very much, Champinio. Lovely message there. Lovely message to know. Obviously, all the team here at the Swemp Affair have absolutely loved it, and you've been well involved from start to finish. So thank you for your 99ers and 96ers over these 2 seasons. Hope you'll be on for the review show next week and the cup final, of course. So yeah, we go back to to having Berg back in the team in the attacker mid role. Now he's back from his injury. Zidane playing at the back there, but a big run. Looking forward to see him doing that. Last time Trumpton played, they beat Falaraki 3-0. Last time they played Dalgety Rangers, they beat them 3-2. I think they'll have an easier match today. Kimrina Borgerson is refereeing, and we watch it from the point of view of Trumpton, of course. Dalgety Rangers have started fairly well here. If they win, they go temporarily top of the league. And they nearly did score. It's half an hour in, more chances. I don't know how this formation's actually doing fairly well. Well, it's still going, isn't it, very much? Trumpton need to get their foot on the ball. Pens are nearly scoring, but not quite. Zidane, oh, more chances. Zidane is the one who's having most chances. He's playing sweeper. Well, half time, no shots on target for Trumpton, and 2 for Doggate Rangers, who it doesn't matter how their fitness goes. They just be left as they are. Just go look at the big kids instructions. I don't see any specific instructions. We will stick to. It's just anyone 5 or injured off at 45. Well, that's fine. We go to 65 with Trumpton, based on last time they played with an instruction of a thing. 65 minutes. Oh, Parlour having chances, Iran having chances. This game still only 1 on target. They should be in the lead by now. As is till 65. There we have big kid. Thank you. You bet you wanna 66 still going. Might just want to knock it forward a little bit if you can, if you are running slightly behind. But here it is at that time. You know, he's here. Good evening, big kid. The kid's giving you that minute or two at least. Roy Keane's on 81 with a potential knee injury, and Parfanov 74% on a shin injury. Shin injury, Nakano, the old Formula 1 driver. Any changes? I'm sure there will be, to get them into the lead against that bizarre formation that Target have been put into today. Oh, only David me. Only 2 matches left after this one. Sadov for Parfanov from Carragher. Dear me. Carragher again. There we are. If anything else does come through, I'll do it, but I'm going to kick this game back on. They are looking more lively. Zidane's missed the target though. Oh, the corner's taken. Comes to no avail. Oh, there's Zidane. Oh, it was 1-0. When did Beckham score? I missed it. But it's 2-1. It's 2-1. I have absolutely no idea when it was 1-0. I don't know how I've missed it. I've been absolutely glued to it. Penza with a chance. Oh, and that's Jamie Carragher scoring 3-1. A deserved win for Trumpton. 22 shots, 12 on target. Wow. Second half. I mean, 60 minutes. It was even before the subs. I didn't even see it. Ah, it's a clock watch. A clock watch at that point. That makes more sense. Just before subs. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, absolutely no idea. But it's all because I clock watch around that time to press the button at the right time. So, despite Vieira not getting anything, just a reminder of that formation that Dalgety Rangers played to put players in one of their natural positions. A very Trumpton formation. And Trumpton get the win and get their 5th place finish. Well done. It also means Dalgety Rangers are 4th at the end of the season after Team GB's victory. We now go to the second last game, Steelhawks versus Aston Ajax. Steelhawks without Murat, Cole and Nesta, but still with a host of players available. And that's the team they got today. Kaladza, Ferdinand, Stamter, Ram, Dyer, Ishizaki, Beckham, Menjiet, Barnes and Scholes with Oliver Kahn in goal. Last time out they played and beat Tyneside 1-0. Last time they played Aston Ajax they drew 2-2. But don't forget Aston because yeah, they're just not really a team to be reckoned with anymore. Although they're not playing an absolute crazy formation because this is a title battle affecting game, so they've just been left with the players who've played the least games in their natural positions to a point. So yeah, but certainly no messing with the title battle in this game here. Okay, so Steelhawks, watch it from your point of view, of course, and just 2 matches left of this season. Chances going, and Paul Scholes has got the opener for Steelhawks. If it stays like this, it's very early in the game, if it stays like this, it's a red card for Frank de Boer. And the mind was made up from earlier this season that nothing is done to this team here. They're going to go through a back three instead. They've got wide players. They go to a back three because I can't leave one centre back against a team in a title battle. It's 2 and Barsom has the second. It looks like really are going to need to beat Allenson to win the league now. Lippmann with a chance card couldn't hold it, but nobody followed it up. Ishizaki makes it 3. This is going to be comfortable. And it's 4. It's Mendieta. Really, absolutely must win. Arsenal trying to come back into this. Not quite happening. Big New P, the pressure is really on him now to deliver a result for David, of course, but I'm sure Matt will be looking at this and thinking, well, what's going to happen? And he changes David at half time. And if not, when they sub 60 minutes, I assume. And because you're here, I'd just make your decisions yourself rather than asking me to get the instructions out. There we are, 4-0 at half time, going as is. I assume it's 60 minutes. Chance for Bukhara just after half time, sorry. The comeback is probably not going to happen. It's 5, it's David Beckham, and the Bonts has had absolutely no chance there. This was 6, oh, this is like a red card. Barsom is sent off. This can be sub time now, 58 here. He's sent off for his reaction to what's happened there. So he's scored, it's been disallowed, and he's reacted and been sent off. So it's 10 aside. Let's see what David says. As is. There we go. So we go to 90 minutes with this. It'd be interesting to read the reaction into this game as to what he did. I wonder if he's punched the ref or something silly. Reaction. People have seen it already. I was trying to keep the clock. I again nearly missed the red card, but didn't. Bright red is nice to see. 15 minutes just over to go in this one. Scholes is 6-0. Steelhawks 6-0 up. Scholes on a yellow card. And Arsenal make it 6-1. I don't know why they're rushing back to the centre circle there. What do they expect? So here we are. Let's take a look at that table. Not the table, at that red card. He's just furious with the ref for it's disallowed goal. Comfortable. Didn't have to do too much. 6-0. And it's a shocking performance there from Arsenal Ajax. Mido didn't even bother putting a tackle in. So, Steelhawks, top of the league, and we head into our last round of fixtures. Last fixture even, when we get there. This is crazy stuff. What is going to happen? We look at Allinson's team for today, and it's Nestor Hofgaard Larsson, Smertin, Kontikio, Agadaga, Alex, Borg, Del Piero, Zickler, with Manninger in goal, and 2 substitute goalkeepers in Rex and Wieczkowski. So, let's see just what the plans are in Big New P's mind. They're going into this game with 2 substitute goalkeepers, but that's where we're going. And really unchanged from last time when they beat Dalgety Rangers 3-2. Somerville and Van Nistelrooy up front, and Matt would have been here tonight. In fact, he would have been on commentary, but he remembered it's his anniversary. I think it's his anniversary today, so obviously happy anniversary. But you could become champions today. Last team played each other, it's 4-2 in the cup. Owen Adolfo hat-trick. We also had a 3-0 win in the league, and Yakubu was sent off after 2 minutes. No plan, just an error. Oh well, there we go. Last match of Division 1 ever. Here we go. And the early starts. This text is very interesting to read. The reverse of each other's. Chance coming in. I mean, at the moment it's very tense. It could go either way with the first goal, but chance for Veron's looking more lively than usual. This is a big game for him, and still trying to get involved. I think really are edging the game so far, but not the scoreline. Still, chance of Van Nistelrooy. It's half an hour into this game. And Zickler's coming close to scoring at the other end, but we approach half time. Still 0-0. Chances to both teams. A very close game, and it is half time. 3 shots, 2 on target apiece. That is a close game indeed. Any changes here? Zickler on 83 has a potential knee injury, and Borg on 81 has a foot problem. So let's bring up the subs for really, which will be 60 minutes. Okay to 60, and that's good for both teams to be going for the simplicity of things, isn't it? We go back to ratings and we watch from here as Somerville has just missed their target. Aguinaga with chances, but it didn't quite pay off. Igor Bischan puts Real into the lead. Wow. Viduka for Somerville or Kewell. Wait, Somerville unless Kewell has a knock. Nobody does, we're okay. So that's Viduka for Somerville. Beckham for Dyer or Veron. Veron on a 7. We'll just take a look at the stats here. How they're playing. Veron's out playing Dyer for a change, so he will stay on and Dyer will come off. It's Beckham for Dyer. There we are. Allinson. Don't know why I didn't look at that. First of all, Borg and Zickler, 76, 77. Any changes? Should have gone there first, obviously. Silly me. Bischan absolutely done with a vital goal. Puts them 1-0 up. Can Igor Bischan be the league winner? Zickler and Borg off. Tying into Borg off. Are we seeing Alex Alves? And we are seeing Alex Alves. And the Yakubu. Oh, okay. Let's see if there's anything else suggested at this point. Alves up front, 2 up top. This is your substitute choice of the defender, Yakubu. Do you really want him to be up front? You didn't put Yakubu on your bench, the striker. So let's just check that one. I mean, who could go up front? Del Piero would have to be up front. Maybe. Yeah, the defender Yakubu up front. Okay. This is a tactical decision here, isn't it? It's his new plan. Here we go. Let's see how that goes. Well, there was a chance. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. There, Dan, absolutely right. Good call. Good call. I'm going to move this here. Well done, Dan. There, I'm going to do that. Pause. Is that good enough? Alex Aguinaga can play on the right. In fact, you want him there? Del Piero, wide right. Let's put Aguinaga back. Oh, just move. There we are. I assume that's what you want. Leave Aguinaga as he was. He is here. That's as he was. There we go. Great spot, Dan. Great spot. It's probably about the second time we've done anything like that in 140 shows. And why not do it in the end in a league championship battle? Late one here. Cool. Will there be anything to end this? It's a winner! Igor Bischan has won the league for real E. They have done it, taking the lead of the title with 1 game to go, and despite the 6-0 win of Steelhawks, it is a 1-0 win with Igor Bischan. We've done it. 1 empty seat in the ground. Who was that didn't take their ticket up? We shall have to see. Probably someone with a cough or whatever. Maybe it was Graham Symington. Who knows? Bischan wins the league for real E. And look at that for the last day of the season there. Lots of goals, and the title is won by 2 points. Real E 53, Steelhawks 51, Team GB 49, the Algate Rangers 47. They were top of the league with 2 games to go. Lost them both and dropped to 6 points off the pace. Trumton broke the 40-point barrier to finish 5th. Roundhay 6th place, 2 points further back. Fallaraki held on to 7th place, as Loco Calaveras only drew North Trafford in 9th after defeat in their last match. Old Age Ballers 10th place at the end of the season, almost clawed the goal difference back. As Ajax finish 11th after defeat Imagine Madrid. They're down there by just missing out by 4 goals, is that? In there. Allenson also down there, 24, and Tyneside 21. At least they finished within a victory of the other teams there in the end, and the title being won. Here we look at that they have been singing the name of Matt Lucas. £700,000. I will save it. We will advance the game on for Alf and Matt to pick their side for next time round. There might even be, let's just see, are Imagine Madrid playing in the same amount of time? Playing Skade on the 27th, and I mean, we could put that on as a laugh, as a game as well. If Chris fancies it and he wants to play against Skade in that last match, then feel free. It can be played after the cup final next week. I don't mind that at all. Their next fixture is of course on that same day, so why not? We have to play it so they can. Anyway, the title has been won. Division 1 is over, barring the cup final. Please, yeah, he's up for it. Good, send your team in for me. That'll be great. I'll advance this later on. Thank you so much to everybody for your participation throughout all these times. 52 league games for anyone who's been here the entire time. At least 4 cup matches for you, because everyone's got through one round guaranteed before. And thank you for everyone who's been there from the beginning, everyone who's joined, and everyone who's kept going with it. And I will do many weird saves, don't worry, but I'll be obviously much more restricted in terms of the amount of time I have, but I'll still be doing things. I'll still be there, and I'll probably need people more than ever, to be honest, to keep me going through those long nights that there may be at some points. But yeah, thank you so much. Please turn up for the Division 2 finale on Monday night, and the cup final and review next Wednesday night. Thank you, and well done to David for a second place finish there with Steelhawks. We'll see you again soon. Good night.